My name is Tomasz Osiadlo. I'm part of the solution consulting team here in Zscaler. So when I came to Philippines, my colleagues always make jokes about my European accent. So hopefully you can follow me okay today. All right. So I know that you heard a lot about zero trust and AI today. So hopefully you are not too tired. But we will talk about how you can leverage Zscaler zero trust architecture to secure adoption of your GenAI applications. So first of all, we will start with a few words about Zscaler. So Zscaler mission is to secure, simplify, and transform businesses. And we are one of the world's largest security cloud. And we came up with an innovative approach to facilitate secure exchange of data between users, devices, and applications, okay? Just to share some credibility with you, we are a publicly traded company listed on NASDAQ 100 and generating $2 billion of annual recurring revenue. And we believe that we are the market leader in the SSE space, Secure Service Edge, as we are constantly regarded by Gartner as the leader in their Magic Quadrant. And we also being proud of delivering inline mission critical service for 13 years to some of the largest enterprises in the world. As you can see, 40% of companies from Fortune 500 are using Zscaler, and that's consistent across all major verticals. So let's talk about zero trust architecture. If you think traditionally when employees, users were working from corporate office and we were hosting applications in our data center, in order to connect users to these applications, we were leveraging a corporate network. And in order to secure who can connect to that network, we were using various tools like network access control servers and port security and so on, right? But once user already connected to the network, walk through the door, we already considered him a trusted user, and because he was trusted, we were giving him what we called implicit trust. And because of that implicit trust, he could freely propagate across the network, right? So we believe that in this new era where employees can work from anywhere, can work from home, can work from coffee shop, and applications are no longer only in your data center, but are distributed in multi-cloud environment. We believe that this concept of trusted user should no longer be tied to the network. And we should consider every user untrusted and verify every single connection that he is generating. So that's what we are trying to do with zero trust architecture. So the way we do it, we are inline cloud service called Zero Trust Exchange. We sit between your users in the bottom and applications on top. This could be internet applications as well as private applications. And before we provide any connectivity, allow user to talk to any application, we will do multiple verification checks. And first of all, we will check who the user is and what's the context of that connection. So what's the username, department, group, from what device he's connecting, what location, what time of the day. Then we will check to what application he is going. As I said before, every single connection is individually verified to every particular application. What's the risk of that connection? That could be a user risk. We will look into retrospectively into user behavior if we detect any anomalous behavior, like user clicking on phishing links or trying to download malware. But also it could be a device risk, whether the device is compliant, not compliant, is managed, not managed, right? And once you pass all of these stages, then you can take action and define policy. And the action could be, if you have benign connection, you can allow it. If it's malicious, you can block it. But then also you have this risky area, and this is where the GenAI applications can fall into. And with the risky area, you may want to have more granular control. I don't want to necessarily block it, but I want to have more granular control. Maybe prevent uploading, downloading files, preventing copy-pasting of book data, or providing read-only access. And that's something that we can do via our isolation technology. The way it works, we spin up a virtual browser in our cloud, we terminate session in that browser, apply all the controls, and then stream content to the end user, okay? So this is what Zero Trust means to us. Now, let's see how we can leverage that Zero Trust architecture to secure adoption of GenAI apps. So organizations that you heard today multiple times probably want to adopt GenAI to improve predominantly productivity of the users, but they face multiple concerns and challenges, right? They want to know what applications people are using, what are these applications, who is using them, what kind of data is going to and from these apps. And once they understand this, they want to control how users interact with them. So that's what Zscaler can deliver. So first of all, we can provide visibility of usage. Since we are in line, we have visibility into all the traffic, and we can classify applications. Then we will generate dedicated report to demonstrate all the GenAI applications people are using, what's the risk associated with every application, because if application has poor terms and conditions, or it was compromised recently, that would contribute to higher risk score. We can see who is using, how many users accessing these apps, from which departments that are coming from. And we also can log every single prompt that users are uploading to these apps and auto-classify them to help you understand the usage patterns, how people are using these apps that could also contribute, to provide additional value to the end business. And then once you do it, you can start controlling how user can interact with these applications. And if application is very risky, you can block it. But if you want to allow it, as I said before, you may want to apply additional granular controls. So for example, preventing uploading files to more risky GenAI apps, or for example, preventing bulk copy and paste of data, like preventing someone from copying the source code and then uploading to, for example, ChatGPT, right? And the third step is to enforce and block actual sensitive data that is being uploaded to these apps. And here we can use traditional DLP, more static DLP dictionaries when you define alphanumeric patterns, but we also can use what we call AI data classification. And that's a good example where we can leverage AI for our benefit and improve security of the business, right? So the way it works, we are using natural language model in order to read a document, understand the context of that document with human-like intuition, and then when we understand it, we can block potentially sensitive information like financial statements, 5-year budgetary planning, and so on, without the need to explicitly define, what sensitive information is, without need to define the alphanumeric patterns, okay? So another group of GenAI applications are private AI apps. So you can think here about the chatbot that companies develop, and then that chatbot has access to LLM engine that has access to private data. And that could be employee-facing or external customer-facing, right? To improve productivity, or for example, provide AI agent for external customers, to improve layer 1 customer service. And the concern with these use cases is that customers are worried that LLM engine can be jailbroken and potentially exfiltrate sensitive information, or someone could ask question about competition, and that chatbot could potentially recommend another product that, and highlighting why that product is better. So the way we can secure that, we have LLM proxy that sits between user application, LLM engine, and we can sanitize prompts on the way in to prevent jailbreaking and inappropriate questions. And then on the way out, we can prevent sensitive data going to the end user, okay? So if you want to discuss any of these topics more in detail, please catch me after the session, okay? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tomasz Osiadlo. Let's take a look at the visual representation. Trusting user should no longer be tied to the network. Be diligent in your user verifications.
AI powers innovation and drives efficiency, but it also helps bad actors deliver more relentless and effective attacks. Traditional firewalls and VPNs expose your attack surface and are no match in the AI era. It's time for a modern approach with Zscaler's Zero Trust architecture and AI. Zscaler Zero Trust and AI blocks Gen AI data loss, prevents attacks against AI systems, and stops AI-powered cyber attacks. To fuel AI, Zscaler offers the most secure cyber platform with the largest security dataset, fed by over 500 trillion daily signals and data from over 150 third-party sources. Future-ready AI, future-proof security. Accelerate innovation with security built for the AI era.